in, getting range. He sees him coming in, times him perfectly. Gets his head off the line, looping left hand, knuckles pointed down. Oh my goodness.
It's as big as it gets. It's as powerful of a single knockout punch as you'll see.
I believe here's the finisher.
Yeah, this is going to be the finisher now.
There's a chopping right. Yep. Ooh.
Wow.
Woo.
You could see he was out.
Yeah.
He was out
before he hit the ground.
on his feet.
Yeah, he was gone.
Knowing when to box, when to move. But this right here is saving grace. Left hook with the movement allowed.
On impact.
Getting out of range. Beautiful setup. Boom. Right on the chin.
Every part of him crumbled.
Unreal.
To the ring. But right now, he is on the stool. They're unwrapping the gloves. They will get him to the UMC Trauma Center. The left hook all night long.
Wow. This is just ridiculous. Accuracy,
go ahead.
Power, and destruction.
Oh, throw the jab at mid-range. Go ahead. You're not supposed to do that.
Let's listen to
I'm
how
going to listen. I'm going to just be quiet. Purpose. There's the right hand over the top of the jab. Left hook right on the money, right on the chin. And then you see the defensive effort after the fact from Carrington. Beautiful slip counter right there to the outside. Boom.
Let's
left hand on the inside. Advantage of Torres being in a terrible position. You see him squared up right here, trying to fire back. Never saw that punch coming. Finish right here. Torres understands what's in front of him, knows he has his man hurt, but look at those 3 shots right there.
Perfectly executed, like I said. Beautiful shot. Bang. Spun the head around of Alvarado.
Effect, here it is again from a different angle. Stepped right behind it. Boom. Caught him. He thought he was going to be able to take those all night. Nuh-uh.
Tim, there are not enough superlatives to paint on this performance from the second round on.
No, not at all. And that finish right there, I mean, what do you say, Tess? That's God-given stuff right there. You know, Tess, you know what the difference is really with the Terrence Crawfords or the Inoues of the world? Their athleticism is godly.
Venado Lopez, especially on the inside. You could not land a better, cleaner shot than that. Right on the chin. Venado Lopez makes fundamental mistakes. He throws the jab, he gets tall, his chin is exposed. This is why you don't do that. Bang, left hook on the chin, out for the count. Oh my.
Along the ropes, here he is, getting relaxed with his defense. Oh, didn't I just talk about this?
You did.
Didn't I just talk about this? Rolling inside for a right hand. When you're depending upon catching shots and not rolling underneath him, this is what can happen. There he is. He leans in. He thinks a straight right hand is coming. Right hand coming. He blinds himself. Here it is. Never saw, and then dropped it right after. Looking for, guess what? Loading up for a big right hook of his own. He changed wow, he wind that thing up. That was a bolo uppercut right there. Nice little bolo. Here he is. Ooh, nice reaction from him.
Nico was looking for this right hand all night long. He threw a left hook, landed it, blinded his opponent with that. Now overhand right just landed right on the chin. You can't get hit with that shot, especially early in a fight, and think that you're going to take it well. Here we see again an exchange with Ibarra landed, but his didn't land enough to detour Ali Walsh. Ali Walsh had his eyes set on that right hand, and it landed right on the button, right on the money. And then down goes Ibarra, and he wasn't getting up. And you can tell the way that he fell that the fight was over.
Never saw the punch coming, Dre. Like you said, the left hook right there, blinded him, lined him up for that overhand right. Put him in that position for the overhand right. And Ibarra goes down. Now, this is the thing. Ali Walsh, 2 fights ago, I would say, I don't know if he got it. I don't know if he had it. Had a trainer change. Oh, look it, downstairs, okay. Swings a shot, boom. Right on the money, turns it over perfectly.
Uppercut.
It was the uppercut with the right, and then he finished
then
with
the left hand spun around, came around the boom, yeah, right on the
and that
chin.
one almost just grazed. That's it.
Yeah.
It didn't even look like it hit him.
One shot to the solar plex. Where is it?
It didn't come.
Nothing came.
It hit
Oh
off the
my
glove.
goodness, it went off the glove.
Both.
Look at this. Wait, hold up. Oh, these some good replays. Go back. See how your eyes can fool you? Nothing landed.
And the second shot.
Nothing landed.
It landed on the glove, and the glove hit him, and then he went down.
He must have felt the power and said, I want out. I don't want no part of this.
And here it is. He puts him in the corner and goes
Zayas
to work.
went right to work, and he was in range to be hit, but that's what happens when you're trying to get your big shots through. Zayas was comfortable there. He had his chin tucked. Boom. You see a big left hook. He had his opponent hurt. He capitalized on, he went to the body, went back to the head. That's what you see veteran fighters doing. That shot right there. Beautiful shot. It's hard to clear your head when you get hit to the body, and then the opponent goes right back to the head. That was a perfect sequence, perfect range from Zayas. That's how you finish a guy.
You said it right there, Dre. Perfect range. You can see he's not smothering his shots right there. He's leaving a little room so he can extend with the right punches. That left hook snuck in there. The body shot was the most effective punch of that combination right there.
Right hand it was.
Inoue started this fight the way that he ended it. He just got on fire. He revved up his engine, and he was all gas and no brakes. He did everything. He showed speed. He showed power. He showed some flavor with his feet. And, you know, he ended with a devastating right hand like that. Maloney just made a mistake, threw a jab out there, and Inoue just took a half little step back and just made him pay with a brutal shot. You saw that coming. We were talking about this over the last couple rounds. It doesn't look like much is happening, but there's a lot happening. And you see Inoue, a guy with an IQ, setting up a shot like that to have an emphatic victory here in the United States.
Came the end.
And this is the end right here. Nice little check hook right there after the jab. And then the big boom right on the chin from Sapeda. Check hook, boom, okay. You see the head of Baranchik. He never saw it coming, but look at the leg right there behind him. But his body collapsed in midair. He was knocked out in midair.
This is what's brutal about it. He's knocked out there. The right leg is completely discombobulated, and then he smacks his head on the canvas at full strength.
This is the best fight that I've ever witnessed live. I've never seen a fight this dramatic live. I've seen them on TV. I had one in 2013. The fighter tonight, Sapeda, will get Fighter of the Year. You know, Anderson being very smart right there, feigning before he actually attacked. Nice block right there, and came back with offense and caught him with a nice, beautiful short left hook in the inside, right on the chin. eBay was pretty much ready to go, you know, and we said early on that he had to get a little more consistent with his offense, and if he gets a little bit more consistent with his offense, he could get the stoppage.
Yeah, he closed the show just like we said, and you can see in the eyes of eBay that he was ready to go.
Watch how Menard is out before he hits the canvas.
You need to understand that when you fall.
Looked like he learned that one right out of a book. Bang, look at that, just short, crisp right hand. Setting it up with the jab, perfect stance, launch the right.
That's a knockout.
Watch the left hook, bam, right on the chin. And his head hit the canvas. You could hear a thud as hard as the punch was. Bam, right there. And now that didn't show it, but his head banged up. I knew he wasn't getting up from that one.
Wow. And he is still on the ground.
Yeah, he is. He hit his head very hard, so the punch has the brain going towards the left side of the skull.
Yeah, but check out that. Look, check out the right hand of Hayes. Look how it came forward. He was expecting the jab, and the hook came around. He did not ever see this shot coming. That's the reason why you see the effects right there. As Hayes goes straight flat on his back, out cold before he hits the canvas, and you see the double impact.
Stop the fight.
and that was it.
Steele's eyes are rolling back in his head. Good stoppage, Tony.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Good stoppage, Tony.
There was just a couple of few fans here actually booing. I can't imagine, I can't conceive even of what they're booing about.
It's disgusting that they would boo any of this.
And when you see a guy fall face first, you know he's neurologically, he scrambled. Oh yeah, the body was limp.
Yeah. Tim out cold. Manny coming in and he walks right into it. Marquez had his body half twisted and Manny get caught right on the chin. Boom, right there. Perfect position.